What's up, y'all? So I'm back. I wanted to do a redo of the cleaning business update. The second one I did, it was kind of breaking up. And I haven't watched the video. I don't really remember everything I said in that video, unfortunately. But I do remember the main point that I wanted to drive home in that video. Which was the main point that I wanted to drive home in that video was the fact that this business is hard, man. It's hard work, and it was to a point one time, the largest account that I told you guys about is a day and nighttime account. So I go once in the morning, then I turn around and go again in the evening. And it's been a headache with me working a day job, because during that morning shift, I'm not able to go out and monitor it myself. So my wife is having to go out there with the employees. And, excuse me. And I didn't like the fact of having her get up that early in the morning or whatever. And then when we didn't have her doing it, we had other employees doing it, and it wasn't working. Like, we were constantly getting complaints. And then the workload is so then we got rid of the employees and said, forget it, we'll just do it ourselves. And then it was working. We didn't get any complaints, but it was just so tiresome. It was like, damn, how long is this gonna last? Like, what we got to do with it? So it got to the point where I was ready to just give up, and I was ready to give the account back to the franchise company. And so the franchise company, the guy over at where I franchise at, I almost couldn't say the name, but him and the sales rep who goes out there with me to show me the accounts and everything, they both they let me vent to them. Then they gave me their advice, and they basically guided me to let me know, like, look, this is a $2,000 a month account. They don't just grow on trees, so do what you got to do to make it work. And they gave me a nice little pep talk and showed me, and they challenged me and were like, hey, if you can conquer this account, then you can conquer pretty much any account. And they were right. I learned a whole lot about this account. I've made so much progress on my actual cleaning techniques from this one account. I learned how to deal with customers better from this cleaning account. I learned how to deal with employees better. I mean, everything that I thought I knew about the business, I just increased it even more with this account, just because it was such a burden for me. Now it's smooth sailing. But so we'll see what happens. It's been a smooth sailing for about a month and a half now, so hopefully we can keep that up. I have no complaints, and our point of contact is very happy. We are constant contact via email, so that's good. So my point for pointing that out too is because I see a lot of people still falling for those blogs and rip-off reports and all of that, saying about how these franchise companies like to give you accounts just to get you started, and they take them back and give them to the new franchise workers and all of that. But obviously it's a myth, because that was their key right there, to just snatch that account right from me. But instead they coach me and work with me. All right, and that's another point too. When it comes to life in general, you need to surround yourself by people that's gonna push you forward, not bring you down and tell you how stupid you are and say, I told you shouldn't have done it in the first place. You want to build a team around you. All right, and I trust my franchise company. I trust them, so that's why I went to them with my problem. If I didn't trust them, I wouldn't have went to them. But also, if I didn't trust them, I wouldn't have bought it from them in the first place. So that goes back to, before you buy, do your homework and understand who you're dealing with. All right. Let's see, and I'll give y'all the basics too about my cleaning business. Right now, it actually changed since the last time I did the update, the first cleaning business update number 2. Right now I'm back up to 4 employees, so that's good. That means that my time is a little more free now. I still got the same 4 accounts. I'm back on the market now. Oh, and that's what I also was mentioning when I first uploaded this update as well, is the reason why I haven't grown. Okay. Because I know you're saying, well, damn, in the first update, I think you said you had 4 accounts. And now you still have 4 accounts. And here we are, about 2 months later? And the reason for that is, probably more than that, maybe 3 months later. And the reason for that is I wasn't looking to grow, because it costs to grow. And I was still trying to recuperate from growing so fast from the beginning, because I came up real fast. So, and it costs. You got to, because first off, like I said, you don't get paid until maybe 59 days after you even first start cleaning the actual account. And so if you hire employees, that means that you're paying them out of pocket until you can get some income coming in. So that's point number one about why it costs to grow. Then you talk about buying chemicals and supplies. You talking about gas to get to these accounts. All of this stuff that you got to do before the money even comes in. So it costs to grow. So that's why I was trying to let myself stabilize first. Because even though I was grossing so much, I was cash flowing negative, obviously, because the money wasn't coming in yet. So now that everything's caught back up, now I'm back on the pride. I'm going to be looking for accounts again. All right. So I'm not really sure what else I went over in that video, but basically I just want to stress to you guys that this is tough work. All right. That cleaning franchise is no joke. If you know for a fact, if you think you're just going to buy one of your franchises and hire subcontractors and employees to work it for you, and you just gonna be sitting there cleaning at a desk doing the business that you wrong, it ain't gonna work. All right. And I think I lost sight of that. I think I kind of forgot that a little bit and thought that I was just gonna be able to run it like that because I had experience with this. You just can't do it. Nobody's gonna care for that business the way that you gonna care for it. And it's extremely hard to find reliable employees. Even my most reliable employee, who's been with me since I started this business, even he, like, I still got to go behind him and let him know stuff sometimes. So it's impossible to get somebody that can cover every nook and cranny the way that you can, and the way that can care the way that you care. And they shouldn't, because they don't make the money that you're making from it, or they don't have the ownership that you got. They don't got the equity that comes with it. All right. They don't have the what's the word I'm looking for? Not really responsibility, but either way, y'all get where I'm going with it, all right? So just remember, if you want to get into this business, remember it's hard work. This ain't no cakewalk. It's not no free money. Like, you actually earning this, all right? Just because you can buy the business to get in doesn't necessarily mean that it's a handout. It's not. And you gotta be prepared to work. Be prepared to scrub some toilets and get dirty. It ain't all just clean offices and carpet, alright? So just something to consider. And this business ain't for everybody. So just because you watch my page, or my channel rather, and you subscribe and you like my videos and you like what I say, good. But just because the cleaning business is one of my methods, don't mean it has to be one of yours. You guys can figure out your own ways. It's just I put out the ways that I get mine to help you get ideas on how to get yours. But that don't mean it's the only way. So anyway, that's the update for my cleaning business. The main 2 points I wanted to drive home was the fact that it got so hard that I actually was ready to just give up on the accountant. And if they wouldn't let me get the account back, I was ready just to sell the whole franchise at that point. I was so frustrated. So that's my one point. I was ready to quit. The other point was I don't even remember, but either way, y'all got the point of my video. I'm almost where I'm supposed to be as soon as I can get over. So I appreciate y'all for watching, commenting, liking, sharing, and I'll be back with more. Thank y'all.